Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And we're back at the Champ Savage. I can't even talk in this episode. This is how well this is going to go. Why is past gameplay me here? I don't know. Oh, we're heading towards Phenomenon, I guess. We gotta head somewhere, right? Actually, the game is trying to send us towards Arborea. It's gonna be a long while before we get there. We have other places to go and other things to do before we can get back to Arborea. But past gameplay me at this point is thinking, oh, I just have to go south from the Champ's Sauvage, and we can get to the area with Arborea. I'm not quite remembering the world map in full. I'm not even looking at the main map here. Hey, we have a ride armor. Yeah, we'll do this. So yeah, we have the Quadra Slash ability and the Pearly Gates ability. I'm calling it Spear Bomb. Spear Bomb is cooler. Remember, one of the issues I had with Rab was that he didn't have, access to the Bang or Boom spells that could damage all enemies at once, instead of just a group of enemies like you can with Crackle.
Not bad at all.
But now with the Spirit Bomb, he can damage all enemies, and yeah, it's 24 MP, but he has a ton of MP anyways, and there's only a few battles where we really need to do that sort of thing. And Jace also has that ability to have some massive damage output on all enemies like that. Plus, if we get that other MP recovery after battle with his staff skills, it's going to be even better for us. We just have so many skills we need to get for Rab. It's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, I don't remember being able to go over here. Maybe this is one of the things. I think some of these area maps have changed a little bit. Not just, a boulder blocking a path that it doesn't really need to be blocking because there's a secondary path, like over by Puerto Valor. But, like, whole new sections that are opening up to us. They're just tiny sections, but they're containing, like, treasure chests and stuff that we couldn't get before. So, yeah, there's that. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, this is I don't know if we fought the Vicious Lump Mages, but we're gonna fight them here. And like I mentioned also in a previous, maybe a couple parts ago, I'm gonna start using the basic Falcon Slash ability a bit more in random battles because, well, I'm going to use it when I know that I need the slight power boost to take out an enemy. Oh, it's not going to let us take the thing across the bridge. Well, that's lame. Let's look over here. It looks like there's something happening up ahead. Some guy being terrorized by really creepy monsters.
We must go to his aid.
Alright, let's do it. That music. Oh, please no. Of course, Sylvando would be behind this.
Oh, no, you don't, honey. Not unless you want to carry those clothes home in a bag.
He's not listening to you.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Sylvando, darling, you were fabulous. So fierce.
Oh, please, no.
Fierce doesn't even begin to describe it.
Those
You
dances
were
those guys in the background are doing. Did you really just do that? Oh my gosh. I can't. This is so ridiculous. I love Hendrix's expression. He's like, I don't know what to make of all this.
Can it truly, truly be? Truly, truly, truly? It is. I think it really is.
I love Hendrix's reaction through this
Darling,
scene.
it's so wonderful to see you.
Oh.
I thought you were lost to me forever.
You two are acquainted? And what is it that you do, exactly?
This is exactly how I would expect Hendrik to react to this.
We're fighting an epic battle to bring back something the world has lost. It's Smile!
Leave it to Sylvando.
That's right, darlings. We're on a quest to bring sunshine and laughter back to every corner of this drab world.
Well, you are succeeding in bringing back laughter, that is for sure.
Quite the cavalcade of warriors for wondrousness. Aren't they just so much fun?
Warriors for wondrousness? Where did you even find all
Never
of
mind
these
that now.
guys that would
I can't believe you're alive.
voluntarily
Disappeared.
follow you and dress up like
I
this
thought I'd
and
never see
dance
you
and go grrr? I can't imitate
Excuse
this. I just.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I forgot all about you.
Oh yeah, we kind of forgot about that this guy. With all of this, you know, whatever it is that's going on.
You are more strong than you appear.
That's a nice way to phrase
My name is
that.
Doc. I come from Phenomenon in the south. And if it were not for your help, I would not be returning there. Thank you.
Oh, you're heading home. Then we better go with you. Can't have you getting attacked again now, can we? Listen, darling, you and me have got a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
So what do you say you join the parade for a little while, huh? Come. You know you want to.
Well, you're not Veronica. What's the worst that could happen?
Yay! I'm so excited! Okay, time for you to take your first steps as a soldier of the Smile-Spreading Special Forces. Here, put these on.
I had to ask, didn't I? Oh my.
No, you look even more adorable than I thought you would. So proud. All right, boys, let's make our newest recruit feel right at home. He's an old friend of mine after all. Lead on, darling! And don't let me cut you frowning. You're at the head of the world's premier gladness-bringing parade! All right, let's get out there and make the world smile! And shimmy!
And shimmy, of course.
Yeah!
So this was that group causing the rabble that we've heard a little bit about back over by Puerto Valor. Is this necessary? So Sylvando says if we get separated, we'll meet back up there. So I don't know if I have to like wait for this parade to follow us, or how fast we can go. Do I have to? I think I have to be wearing this costume right now. I guess. I don't know. I've lost complete control over this. Have I already lost the parade? Can we parade fast? I'm actually not a fan of parades because they're so slow moving. I have watched some. I've I've actually participated in a parade or two when I was younger. It was like a St. Patrick's Day parade. I don't even remember what group I was like walking with or whatever, but I got bored like halfway through. Bored or cold? Or both. I don't know. This dancing, this waving. We'll try to be a slightly more serious than what's going on camera there. You can see we have those green tiger-ish like enemies over there in the distance. We're not going to fight them right now because I don't want the parade to leave or whatever. I have to wait for this to... I'll read this sign. Okay, that wasn't very interesting. Parade is... well, it's still working its way towards it. Let's just go. If we lose the parade, we'll have to go get it back. Okay, so we're back at Phenomenon, where we're going to drop this guy off, and we're going to see what issues this town is facing. Because that's what we do, we go around from town to town and fix their problems.
And here we are at our destination, the beautiful, bustling tourist town of Phenomenon.
What, you're not going to make Hendrik wear one of those things? Place seems kind of dead and dreary.
Not here, too. The whole world is just so dreary these days.
Well, that's what your parade is for, right?
Thank you for saving me. I must go now.
I wonder what can have made him venture so far from home in the first place.
And it's this music that we first
have
encountered
something
at
to
the
do with
last
why the
bastion,
town is
this
so
kind of sad and somber music.
Sounds like a job for Sylv's detective agency. Leave this to me. Agents of happiness, soldiers of smile, go spread some special parade cheer and find out what's going on around here.
He just rhymed.
Let's go to work.
Why can I not shake the feeling that Sylvando and I have met somewhere before?
That's the hint. Porto Valor. I called this quite some time ago. I don't know, like some 50 episodes ago or something. Okay, is this necessary? We have these Mardi Gras clothes. I want my heavy armor that gives me protection. Yeah, better defense and gives us protection for fire and ice. So another thing that I'm going to learn. Well, I'm still not going to learn it for about another 9 parts or so, and I learn it off camera after like 9 parts. You can actually go over to a piece of equipment and press the square button, and you will see all of the attributes that it gives, and it'll list any specific things. So, for instance, that fire and ice protection, I don't remember the heavy armor exactly, but if you press square, it'll say, like, offers 20% resistance to fire, 20% resistance to ice, or 15%, or whatever the percentage is. It's very useful. And it only took me, let's see, I'm up to 92 on the gameplay record. So it only took me 92 parts to learn about that. You can see the part right there where you can press square. Hey, there's the extra mural thing. We don't have one of those. I don't know what it'll be used for. We'll buy one. Why not? We have plenty of money that we're kind of not using at the moment. Yeah, what book? Did I read this? I read this book. This is a long book. It talks about the history of the phenomenon and the kingdoms and whatnot. Okay. Let's see what these guys have to sell. The shops in this, since the fall of Yggdrasil, they have gotten a lot more stuff. I said I want like at least plus 50 attack. Actually, there is... Yeah, I'm not going to spoil that. I have like 8 more parts of commentary, 9 more parts of commentary to spoil things. I don't need to spoil everything from those 9 episodes. So I'm not going to buy anything here yet. Because I especially basic swords, because that's not enough of a boost. I said I want at least plus 50 attack before I go replacing the Falcon Blade. However, something that I was kind of briefly discussing before regarding the Falcon Blade is the Falcon Slash ability itself is going to get more powerful if I have... oh, excuse me. More powerful if I have more attack. And so I'm going to want more attack. Oh, another thing about the Crown of Dundrasil that Rab is wearing, which is kind of why I'm leery about replacing it. And comparing it with the Scholar Cap there. I do that off camera much later, but at some point we're going to have a massive equipment upgrade. But for now, we're not going to upgrade any equipment. But I do end up comparing the Crown of Dundrasil that Rab is wearing to that Scholar Cap that's being sold there. Scholar Cap does have a few more points of defense, but if you press the square and you actually check out both of them, the Scholar Cap only offers plus 12 to our magical might and mending, whereas the Crown of Dundrasil, I believe it's plus 18%, or not 18%, plus 18 magical might and magical mending, so it's better in that regard. And also, the Scholar Cap does not have any other special abilities, but if you press square on the Crown of Dundrasil, it recovers 2 MP after battle for us. I did not know the Crown of Dundrasil was necessarily doing that. Oh, we have a side quest there that we're going to take on. Well, we'll accept it. We have to go to the Fonte della Grotto over by Gondolia, so I guess when we get over in that region we can pick up his special rock salt thing. Get us 10 pieces of mithril ore to work with.
Da, you are okay. You are not hurt.
And we found Da's house.
Oh, what a relief.
And there's
I was
Monet,
feeling the worst for
money.
you, especially after little son has gone missing, you know. Your boy is missing. Oh, honey.
Ugh. Where that selfish child chooses to go is none of my concern.
It should be. You're his dad.
You must forgive him. His wife died recently, you know. And now his son has gone missing. It is very hard for him.
So I guess that's just kind of his way of reacting to all of his circumstances, is just to kind of try and emotionally distance himself from his problems, at least in front of other people. Okay, I can go with
your
that.
valuables, she said. Tell me what is most precious to you. I will protect it. People were so scared. They obeyed her without thinking. They gave her money, husbands, wives, even children. But the wicked creature lied to us.
Gee,
She
you
did
think?
not protect the things we gave to her. No, she took them and ran away. Oh,
So that's
just
what's going on
awful.
with this town.
Oh, if there's one thing I hate, it's dirty, rotten liars. Don't worry, honey. We're gonna get all your stuff back. All of it.
Really? But Avarith is very strong, very powerful.
No, it's okay. We can take her.
Oh, it'll take more than a common thief to stop me.
I don't think
I will lay
Avarith
you
is
down.
just some common thief.
You know what they say? A knight's word is his bond.
A knight.
Yeah, he does have some knightly
Avarith went
background.
south with everything she stole.
We've
She
encountered
has
this
a
when we
lair
first
there,
ran
I
into
think.
Sylvando way back at
Then
Gallopolis.
let's get after her. We've got an evildoer to punish.
Which is why I go with the theory that he's from Puerto Valor and he is the Don Rodrigo's son that ran away. That's why he has all this knightly, you know, stuff. And we also learned that when we last took a trip to Puerto Valor trying to get into the casino, that Hendrik was there when he was younger. So I think Sylvando and Hendrik did end up training together at some point in their childhood or teenage years or whatever, whenever they were there together. Hendrik hasn't quite put his finger on it yet. And again, this isn't it isn't post-commentary spoilers. This is what I was thinking when I was going through this, through these episodes. Like, I thought that way back in, like, part 30 or 40, whenever we were at Puerto Valor. We saw that scene where Sylvando was trying to hide from the Cervantes. We have some new enemies to fight. Let's fight new enemies. Falcon Slash, this thing, because that will kill it. And I don't know if that one uses whack or anything, but I'm terrified of that thing.
Surrender your soul!
These guys, Vicious Jocules. Jocules is as tough and hardy as ever. You just block that with your chest. And he gets 2 attacks in a row. Not the biggest fan of monsters and enemies and bosses that get 2 attacks in a row. I know most of our bosses have been doing that. You know, all those punches were technically, graphically, were going at Hendrik, but ended up hitting everybody else. Come on, let's take this guy out. There we go.
We did it, darlings!
Oh. Well, Hendrik's leveling up. Well, I don't have to heal him after battle. Oh, he learns more heal. Well, that's even better. And now we have enough. We did get the level up. Yeah, I was going for this. The plus 40 defense. Alright. And I think with that I think we're gonna go either for that. We're gonna go for that strength boost next, I think. Just because his power is kind of lacking behind. Ah, see, I told you we were gonna go for this. Because I'm gonna want that critical hit boost eventually. With Quadra Slash, I don't feel like I really need those other 2 expensive abilities up there. I can probably use my skill points elsewhere when we get our Luminary Tree back. So I'm going to want that critical hit boost, so I might as well get it, because we have the skill points and we don't have the Luminary Tree, and I don't know when we're going to get the Luminary Tree back. Alright, some items. Crafting items. Now there's a random cow over there. Okay, parade, let's keep going. Actually, what we're gonna do... There's a campsite. We're gonna end off I know it's been 25 minutes. I aim for 25 to 30 minutes. I know we've gone over in the last episode, so I'm going to end this closer to the 25-minute mark here. We're going to rest at the campsite. We're going to save. And that will be all for this episode. So next time, we're going to end up going over the 30-minute mark again. Yay! Oh, we're going to level up our forge just to see if there's any... Okay, no new abilities. There's nothing I need to craft right now. So I will see you guys next time.